What's up guys, it's Dominique Prize Pictures. Today I'm going to review my Hex Ranger Sling Mini camera bag that I got. Had this for about 10 days now. Very pleased with this, very satisfied. I know this has been out for a while and I guess I'm not the type of guy that stays on top of the newest, latest and greatest on everything, but I thought it was only fair for me to do a review on this bag because it's really wonderful. I've had some other bags, including the one that I was using before this was I think it's the 511 Tactical V6, and that bag worked good. But I thought to myself, there's not enough protection. If I'm going to carry these, precious equipment around, I need something with a little bit more protection, and this guy fits the bill well. And I'm happy that I got this. I've had my eye on it for a long time, but I never really got around to trying it. I'm glad I did. This is kind of the opening, the main compartment here. I'm just having this camera in here as an example. I carry my OMD EM1 Mark II around in this bag, but this is kind of like the biggest camera that I have, a film camera, Nikon N60, and it fits in here pretty good. So I would say that if your camera is like, more than 4 inches from the front to back, then, and depending on the lens you have, you want to be careful because you're limited to what you can fit in here. But I carry small lenses, as you can see. Here's my Olympus Zoico 45mm, and I keep my setup compact, and it's very good because I walk a lot. I walk a lot during the day, and it's good to keep my setup small because my back is starting to hurt. My knees are starting to ache. I'm getting older, and it's good that I keep everything so lightweight. I can walk a little bit further without any aches and pains. The compartments are really good. It comes with like dividers, and I just put one on this here because I just need one to separate my lens, and maybe I've got some hand sanitizer in here. Maybe I'll keep some filters in this small little bag here. Also keep a extra battery right here. I hardly ever use an extra battery. Only you really need one, but I keep one just in case, and then maybe a small little pancake lens that's just for fun sometimes that I like to play around with. It's got good organization, which is one of the strengths of this bag. It's got a compartment here for, I don't know, long skinny things that you can put in there or whatever, so that's helpful. And I like the interior that it's gray, so it's easier to see your items in here rather than it would be all black on the inside. Now, the one thing I will say is that when I first got the bag, the zippers were a little stiff, and I did not like that. Especially coming around the corners right here, the zippers, and it's still kind of not perfect, but the more I play with the zippers, the more easier it gets to go around the corners. So I keep trying to break it in, I guess is the word I want to use. So that's kind of one thing to be wary of. It does kind of tend to catch around the corners. My tip is that it was worse before I put the partitions and the extra dividers and the pads in here. That gives the bag a little bit more structure so that when you go to close it, it makes it a little easier. So that's a tip from me. I put the divider here, and at the bottom kind of extra cushions to kind of keep it a little bit more stiff. That helps to keep, to let the bag, the zippers open and close a little more smoothly. I'm very happy with these compression straps. These straps do very well. They can cinch the side. If you're not carrying a lot of stuff on the side, it cinches the bag a little bit. So that's very good. And I was when I first had a bag with a compression strap, I told myself, man, I gotta have a bag. It has to have that. And I'm glad this bag has it. It's a good feature. It's not totally necessary, but it helps to keep things from bouncing around on the inside as you're walking around. This bag does tend to bounce a little bit on my hips because I'm gonna have a small butt and have a small waist. I wear a size 34, and one thing I need to say is that the straps are very, the minimum size is like almost, I wear a 34 and it's kind of loose on me and I can't tighten it up anymore. It's not a deal breaker because it's right at the edge of being not annoying when I'm walking around. And that's why I bought the bag, because I don't like stuff bouncing around as I'm walking. And that's one of my only small little nitpicks, is that it's not adjustable enough on the strap, not for the small skinny guys. You can't get it small, a little bit smaller than that would be a little bit more comfortable for me to wear it, but it's not a deal breaker for me. But this is a great bag overall. And here's another compartment I'll show you. Like, the organization is very good. In here on this side, you've got the interior where you've got maybe a pocket here for anything. I don't keep anything in here because I like to travel light. And there's another organized side here. You know, keep a battery, maybe something small. That's cool. And then there's like 1, 2, 3 compartments divided by with some mesh here to the front of that. So there's 2 here, 1, 2, 3 here, and then you have this where you kind of keep your keys. And that's where I'll keep my keys. Let's see if I can give you an example how that works. So yeah, basically, it's got this key fob here, and you just kind of, which is kind of handy actually. I didn't think I would use it, and I really actually don't. It's easier to just put the keys in here without putting it on the fob, but it's nice to know that it's great. It works good. Very surprising. You know, it's cheap plastic, but it does the job very good. I'm happy about that. The material is good. It's padded just enough for me. I'm not looking for anything luxurious. You feel me? I just need something basic, and this has been doing the job very well. And then you got this front pocket here where you've got, like, you can put a cell phone in. It's got like the felt material. Cell phone does fit in there pretty good. This is my iPhone 15, I want to say, regular iPhone 15. It just slides in there really good. I'm happy about that. Zipper up pretty good. It's got more straps at the bottom where you can put a tripod, maybe a water bottle. I haven't used this feature yet, but it's good to have. Overall, very happy and satisfied with this bag. It's good material. It's Cordura fabric. So it does very well. I'm very happy with it. Got this nice strap. You can carry it. You know, getting in and out of the car is kind of one thing with these bags. You have to take it off and put it on, and then, you know, it's good to have this so I can just grab it by the handle when I need to. The one thing about the bag is that it does tend to sit on my bladder. If I'm walking and I'm drinking water and I'm walking a lot, I tend to have to go to the bathroom. It kind of presses it on my bladder a little bit. But that's not a fault of the bag. It's just the nature of the game, the nature of the beast. It's just, you know, when you wear a hip bag, that's kind of what you run into. But this is my preferred mode of style of carry for my camera. And I've had this for about 10 days, and I kind of knew maybe the second or third day that this would be my new setup. And I'm very glad. I only got it for like $50 or something. So I'm very glad about it. If y'all have any questions, comments, suggestions, you know, let me know. Leave some comments. Subscribe, like my video, all that good stuff. John Dominique, Prize Pictures.